take a look at Flemington race 4 on Saturday. Excellent value betting race this, where we can back 3 horses all at big double figure odds. Just got a feeling that the bookmakers have got this market wrong. There's some good hidden form lines here around a couple of horses that I expect to improve sharply, that are in well weighted. 1200 metre, 200k Group 3 down the straight. The 3 horses that we're going to back here are the 10 Najem Suhail, top rated. Also the 9 C'est Magique, second top rated. And we're also going to have a nibble at Crosshaven, which drops back to 1200 metres, first up from a spell on the back of a pretty good jump out, recent jump out. Looks like they've tried to train the speed back into Crosshaven here. Got a feeling it can run big at a big price for the Hayes-Yard. If we go and take a look at the market, top rated is the 10 Najem Suhail, 12.0, 3.4. Second top rated just behind it, C'est Magique, 11.0, 3.3. Back both of those each way with a good degree of confidence. And also a small nibble at Crosshaven, 41.0 and 8.5. Hard to pass up the opportunity at that sort of price. So if we go and take a look at these 3, likely to be run at an even tempo on the front end. We'll start with Najem Suhail. Okay, Najem Suhail, well bred for speed, top and bottom by Star Spangled Banner out of an Invincible Spirit mare. 5 from 13 winners, still relatively lightly raced. Earmuffs come off first time. Earmuffs pre-race only. Gets in with 54 kg. There's 2 form lines here that I think are important. The first of them is, you put a line through the Bobby Lewis run when it was down the track behind Star Patrol and King of Sparta. Taken on the front, knocked up, ran too bad to believe. The 4th to Ranting and I Am War, only beaten 1.75 last start for 130k tag at Moonee Valley, was very good. Lumped 62.5 that day, drops to 54, 8.5 kilos off on a line back to Ranting, considering the weight difference it carried to Ranting with 58, only beaten 1.75. That's a really good line into this, and it franks the line coming out of the 1000 metre win when it carried 59 back on the 15th of July as well, when it knocked off Dio and William Thomas. There's form references coming out of that put it in this up to its ears. On its best form out of that win, that 4th, I just got a feeling it can run big here and prove hard to run down close home. The second one that we want to be backing is C'est Magique, the lightly tried 4-year-old mare who gets in a kilo underweight for age with 54 kilos from the Graham Begg Yard. 1 from 7 winner. This time last year, or on this day last year, ran second in the Coolmore over track and distance, splitting In Secret and Buenos Noches. Came from well back. Second, beaten 2 lengths. Buenos Noches another length back in third. Good form reference further back out of that race. Very good behind Star Patrol on the 7th of October. Total Forgive running the Trish Stark at Caulfield, where it was sort of ridden upside down on the front end. Prefers better off stalking from worse than midfield. Loves the Flemington 1200. On its best form, it's in this up to its ears. Good jump out back on the 25th of September behind Jigsaw and She's Notorious. If we just have a quick look at that jump out. So this is Star Patrol on the outside here in the blue and white sleeves with the white circles on the sleeves. Does its best work through the line. Jigsaw here on the front end. Closes off well in this trial. And what it does after the line is also impressive. That tells me it's going well. Really good through the line. Impressive jump out effort. And 100 metres after the line, it's sort of... yeah, that's a good jump out. So if it can produce that jump out form again here, that's on the 25th of September, which was just before the third to Star Patrol and Triple Missile. That's Franksat form. Put a line through the Tristark, like I said. If it reproduces this form or anywhere near the Coolmore stud form from this time last year, it's in this up to its ears. And the third one that makes interest as well is the 6 Crosshaven. First up from a spell, down the Flemington Straight, 1200 metres. Goes okay over this track, this distance. Well bred for speed by Smart Missile out of a Shinko King mare. Back earlier in its career, very smart. Drops back to 1200 metres. Hasn't been over the 1200 metre trip for a long time, but comes out of a good jump out as well. I'll just pull that jump out up. Yeah, so this jump out second over 800 in prep for this first up run was very good. It was around the bend, not down the straight, while other jump outs on the same day were down the straight behind Lounge Bar Ruby. This was a pretty good effort, suggesting it's been trained for this first up from a spell or to run big here. So as I said, Crosshaven finishes second in this jump out. Closes off well, good through the line. It's going to love 1200 first up on the back of this. This is Crosshaven here. Lounge Star Ruby ridden out, Crosshaven soft through the line. So with the speed train back into it, it's got a feeling that Crosshaven can run some kind of race here at the big price, go further back into its form lines from earlier in its career. The win in the Heffernan last season over 1400 over Norwegian Bliss and Literary Magnate. And admittedly that was 1400 metres, but if it reproduces that form here first up from a spell, which it's capable of doing, it lines up well back to the major scene or the major market chances here. So once again, the three we want to be backing here: top rated Najem Suhail 12.0 3.4, C'est Magique 11.0 3.3. They're the two major ones, and also a minor nibble at Crosshaven 41.0 8.5. That's Flemington race 4 on Saturday, the Rising Fast Stakes. Thanks.